Hello, and welcome to another video by TBN Gaming. I am as usual TBN Outrage, and today I'm going to bring you another Minecraft tips and tricks. And this is all about how to build a basic farm. So yeah, I just thought I'd start pretty much just telling people how to build buildings and all these sort of things. Some people don't really know, or some people don't know all the fine detail. I think it's going to help. I pretty much learned by trial and error. 1 second. Let's just flick that to normal. Get a bit of faster speed here. Okay, but before that, I think I should show you what we need. Now, I've already made a few things. I've got myself some wood. I've got myself 6 iron ingots, a few sticks for making all these little shovels, and some picks, 3 torches. I'm probably going to need a few more than that. Oh, well, let's see if I can make myself some more coal. So I'm going to place 3 of these sticks in here. Oh, show myself some more. Ooh. Coal. Oh, it's called charcoal. If you didn't know about this already, you can stick wood in the furnace and it gives you pieces of charcoal, which is always good. You can use it instead of, you don't actually have to get coal at the start of the game anymore. But pretty much the whole idea of this video is show you to make a basic farm. I may make an advanced farm tutorial. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna make myself some more torches. Right. Now the first things first, you need a bucket. I'm gonna make 2. I need to make a bucket set as so. Because I need 2. Obviously you need 6 pieces. So there's 2 buckets. And I've decided to be a bit strange. Ooh, a bit of a strangeness there. I've decided to make the farm on top of my house. So let's dig up one of these. Oh, pop. Okay, let's take another one from here. And for some reason lately, Minecraft things like that will be happening. And I will show you how to fix it. Right now, actually, if you want me to. If you're having trouble with that, because I have a bit of trouble, it took me a while to figure out how to fix it. You don't need any more than 3 little dirt bricks. Or at least we shouldn't. Let's get out of the front door, that always helps. Yeah, you need to do this. So, you go down into the water. You stick a brick there. And you stick the brick. You go for some air. And you stick the brick 1 square down and 1 square across. And then you can take these little earth bricks away. And it stops that irritating water noise. It's a little neat little trick I told you there. So you pick up 2 buckets of water. Jump right to the top. I've decided pretty much I'm going to build it at the top of my house. So I'm going to build a little water well. So you tip this one in the top left corner. You tip the second one in the bottom right corner. And it's an unlimited supply. Like, if you can see, I can take and take and take until to my heart's content. So first things first is I'm gonna dig this, and I'll come back to you as soon as I've finished. Okay, so now all that's done. So all I have to do now is to do the maths. Now, I have found out, 1 second, through trial and error, that each lane of water can go 2 wide. So this is the general layout. So 1 stream of water in the middle can go 2 to the left and 2 to the right. So there's 1 stream, and that's the other. gonna have 2 rows in this one, hopefully. Now if I can build up the rest of this walkway, hopefully that'll make my house look ridiculous. Need some more wood. Okay, let's press shift. We need to go to another layer again. Okay, so now that we've pretty much got the basic sort of layout of this, we can start filling in the blocks even more. Now what I advise to do is to just sort of spam block. Now the other thing is to do as well is when you're making your first farm, never forget that as long as it can go too deep left and right, it can also go too deep lengthways. Oh no, no it can't, sorry. No it can't. I go 1 deep. Think about it then, no I wouldn't be able to. Get this light. I think you've gotten the knack of this by now. And pretty much keep doing this until whatever size farm you want. This is a basic 2-lane farm. You can make it as big as small as you like it. Whoa, I must fall off the edge then. You have to be slightly careful with that because it's a bit tedious. And yeah, I think I can come out a bit further, to be honest. How far should I come? That would probably be... Okay, another 3. Oh, I'm really good at placing these blocks today. Gotta concentrate. Every time. I've not had one clean one so far. There we go. Another block at the end. Okay. So that is pretty much your basic farm. Now, at the moment it doesn't look too spectacular, but let's give it time. So the second thing I recommend to do is just get your water, and so that's 1 square, every second square, so this one, you click water. Then it's repetitive and it's boring. So if you guys want, I'll just sort of see you when I'm done. Okay. Okay. So I made a bit of a mistake just now. On the first block you put down, you have to put it in the second. But on the next block you put down, you can actually skip 1, 2 and place it here. And that way then you can get further quicker. So it saves you a bit of time. I'll just edit it so that I'm finished. See you in. Okay, so there we are. Okay, so there we are. I finished that. So the next thing I'd advise to do is to run back downstairs. Well, obviously you don't have to run downstairs if your house is closer. That's just for me. Okie dokie. And you will need to make yourself a hoe. I'm gonna make 2. This pretty much just demonstrates everything that's needed to make a farm, from getting the seeds to having your first crop. Okay, so the first thing you need to do with the farm is find a large section of open area, and because I'm a limited space, I'll just do it up here. And you do that, you right click, and these little seeds pop out. So just keep doing it until you get into a rhythm. Okay, I'm just gonna... And I realised I just lost a seed then as well. Okay, so that's this bit done. And let's try and get this bit done. It is an annoying process. You don't actually retrieve many seeds either. And because I've started in a snowy climate, there's not much I can do. Probably set in the worst place for seed collecting. I do have a few though. I'm only going to plant what I get from doing this. Or you could just wait for your the grass of your farm to start growing once you've placed the dirt blocks. But yeah, when you start actually doing this, you do go through hoes pretty quick. Okay, so I've picked up 16 pieces of stuff. That was a lucky descent into water. Thank God I can get back out again. Okay, so now it's straight back up. I didn't want to have everything ready. I mean, just sort of show you what I wanted to show you right from the get-go, right from the start. So as you can see, there is some stuff. Now, one other thing you can do is do this. You have to hoe pretty much all of your land anyway. So what I'd recommend is to just do it like this. Just stick in the water. Otherwise you'll wreck the land. And I'll show you exactly what I mean now. Once I've done this first one. Right, so as you can see, I've pretty much done the left hand side here. And you can see this water actually get into the bricks too wide because it's starting to turn a bit of a darker brown and then all starting to get wet. But if I run up and then run back, now you can see that some of the bricks have returned to those bricks. So whatever you do, try not to walk on this. So you have to re-hoe them all again, which is why I recommend just in the water and you can collect anything that you make. So I need to hoe all of this. Hopefully it won't be too long. And yeah, another thing I'd recommend, especially if you do want to get yourself a lot of bread or something like that, is sticking a chest up here and just filling them full of hoes. Because when you need food and you're in dire need, you don't want to be having to make yourself a hoe, come down, do all this shenanigans. It does take a bit of time to sort of set this all up. But once it's set up, you can go. So we just speed the process. Just sort of cheat a bit. I'll jump in the water to the last bit. Grass is annoying. What the hell is this pig doing? Okay, I think I missed one square here as well. Okay, so that's all done. You can plant the seed. I'm going to make myself a block of 4. Now, I'm going to make myself a workbench. And put this down. I advise this just to make everything a bit faster. Just stick it in a nice little place. And then you're probably going to want to do this. Now, it doesn't make any logical sense, I know, but... Oh. This really works. You take one of these. You need to react quick. Don't ask me why it works, it just does. So, just do that. So that way then, now off the jump you can just get up and go over. Get up and go over. And you can get up. I'd always advise planting the back first, because as you can see there, I can't click the back because the front one's in the way. That was a bit of an accident. So you always want to try to do the back row first. Because 16, as you can see, 16 seeds isn't actually all that many. But they should grow fairly good. That should be a fair amount of bread there. Right, there's 2 more things you could decide to or not to do, and I can show you both of them if you want me to. The first thing you have to worry about is animals jumping up and ruining your crops. So this is something I probably would advise, is to change, and I'll leave myself with 5 pieces of wood, and then I change some of this to sticks, maybe make about 20. 28, there we go, that seems fair. And then what you do is you make some fences. And you start to build. Reason being, fences not made to be 1.5 high. I'm going to need some more sticks to do this. See if I can get another 28. Let's go for 32. Let's be flamboyant. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just make it. Let's just finish it off. Let's use the bottom of it. Oh, I hate when things like that happen. Okay. So let's go. Yeah, not to make these 1.5 high on purpose. So they'd be pretty much perfect things to put around. Oh, I missed a few. Perfect. The perfect amount of fences. Okay, so now things can't jump over and get onto our crops. But they can walk through the door. I know. It does look a bit stupid, but it'll save the crops. You do. From my knowledge, I don't think he has, as of yet. So yeah, it is a bit insane. But you do need to stick doors in your crops. No, luckily for me, I put mine on the top of my house, so you know there's a very slim likelihood that something's gonna get on, which is impossible. If things start to come on if things start to spawn and wreck your flowers, Pretty much the more you plant, the less likelihood that one of these is going to change into a grass, and therefore ruin your day. So I'll be back here in 2 seconds to show you the next bit. I need the sun up, so I'm going to go to sleep, and I'll be back in 2. Hello, we're back, and yeah, it's been a good night's sleep, and as you can see, they've started to sprout, some of them. Now, if you chop that down, you just get a few seeds, so I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't chop any of these. You need to wait until they're completely yellow to ensure that you're going to get a piece of wheat or whatever you get from them. So, yeah, the thing that I wanted to talk about, in fact, is light. Now, I'm going to have to rack part of my thing in order to do this. I should have already done it beforehand, but if you can't tell, they were, was it this high? Yes. Maybe one more height. That's better. That's the right height. Okay, let's get off the ledge. Let's pick up this. Right. So you then jump down and start asking me what the hell is that for. Okay, so reason behind it. When it's dark, plants don't grow. As you all know, they all need photosynthesis, not took this into consideration. And perfect. That's going to ruin my plants. Okay, I did not think that through. And I pretty much wrecked my first haul of plants. But, you know, all you guys are benefiting, so. Okay, so there we go. Now let me just hoe these. So, if you put lights up like I've just done, you will more than likely, no, you will receive crops faster because they'll grow in the dark as well. And I took into consideration the whole sort of light thing, and you need to make sure this is done quite mathematically. Well, mathematically in a Minecraft way. You need to make sure that there's 2 away from your water. You have to make sure that all of your lights, and I put one here as well just so I can see better, so that you have to make sure all of your lights and the things that holds up, you can use any, doesn't matter if it's dirt or what, as you have to make sure that the thing that holds up your light is directly above the water, so that the thing that holds it up does not cover the earth. Pretty much does not cover your plants. So can you imagine if I had this row, this row, this row, and this row? They'll all benefit from these lights. They'd all grow pretty much twice as quick, because there's instead of having just day, they have day and night. Because in the night, then the light would just come from these torches. Yeah, but you have to make sure it's set up exactly like this. But that is what I'd call your basic farm. I wanted the second side video here. I'll do it my own time. And yeah, I think you should all get building farms. If you don't know why to build farms, just pretty much bread. which heals you. And that is the setup I would use. It's nice and quick. Your 2 buckets of the water right there to fill up your water quite quickly. You got that thing there to build with. Pretty much all self-explanatory. But I just thought I'd tell you guys, show you how I do it, show you what's the quickest way. All the little neat little tricks, such as the little steps and the fences. But yeah, I have been TB Outrage. This has been my Minecraft tips and tricks. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, thumbs up, and all those sort of things if you like the video. And thanks for watching.